Hello everyone and welcome to Marie Olivier vlog, this time about how I created my marketing strategy from scratch as not being a marketing girl. I'm Marie, the CEO and founder of Marie Olivier Ltd, the leadership transformation company for entrepreneurs, founders and leaders like you are who wants to establish or uplift their personal brand and lead with authority. And by the way, I'm also super obsessed by health. So if you want to get some tips for your well-being as a busy person, then hit follow on my Instagram, MarieOlivier_, or hit the connect button on LinkedIn, Marie Zametsnikova, and you can get some health and lifestyle tips. But let's now get back to the marketing strategy. As you may know, I'm actually not from marketing. I studied IT engineering, diplomacy, international relations. My high school was in tourism, so I have nothing, like zero, to do with marketing. I never did anything with marketing, with sales. I actually started really with zero knowledge, and I was just genuinely interested as a person coming from different field. And this is giving me my know-how when I'm speaking with my clients who are, for example, coming from the automobile industry, from, for example, agriculture and other different sectors that is actually not marketing, because I can speak with them in normal human language, which means like how I started with marketing myself without even having a marketing person in my company, and how I learned it from scratch and how I started with it. So you can imagine marketing as like thinking like the people who wants to buy your services or your digital product or any kind of product. So you want to put your product in the best possible way, so like to create and trigger how people will think about it and increase this I want it, I want to buy. We usually don't want to intentionally sell something to people because people don't want to be sold, people want to buy. Even though you are selling something, people should not actually have this feeling that you are trying to sell them things. They should have a feeling that, hey, you have something I want and I want it now and I want to buy it now. And this is the marketing. You should create this sensation. And to actually put yourself in this mindset, it takes practice, because usually what people do who are not coming from the marketing field, they just state, all right, I have this product, I will give you this, I will give you that, and then you're like an owner, okay, I will make this amount of money if I will put this price, and yes, do you want it or not? And this is not how it works, because we need to really think about the psychology of people. We need to validate also our idea before even developing it. So do people want to actually invest in the solution that we are providing? Do they really need it? And when we validated that, for example, we have a community, we have already some follower base, or we can even ask our friends, we can ask the people from the industry if this would be something that they would be interested in. And it's not about that they will steal our business idea. We usually want to secure this diversity. This is also many times when I speak with some of my clients, they're like, oh my God, I will just tell it to you, just to you, but you should not say it to anybody else. My idea is my idea. I'm so scared that somebody will steal it, okay? No, we want to actually validate it. We want to tell people what is our intention, what might be our product, because we are currently investing a lot of time and a lot of money. And even if your neighbor would steal your idea, he or she doesn't have the same experience and the same background as you have. The same product, it's also about the master degree. When I was writing my master degree and completely somebody would copy paste the title, it doesn't mean that actually the result of the master thesis would be the same, because the person doesn't have my experience and my background. I, for example, come from the expat, I come from the immigrant, and I was doing my master degree in London, whereas the British person who would write the same master degree with the same title, their experience and their result would be completely different. So you should not have your business idea as a secret until it will be developed. No, we want to speak about it openly. We want to validate that this is the idea we want to actually invest. And then when we have this validation, we can then create a marketing funnel. You can actually see marketing funnel as like where you are actually getting people inside, and it's like that you are converting people into your product. So you want to warm up the people who are coming from your social media, who are coming from your articles, from your podcast, like people, something like you would meet them on the street. Like people on the street, you also don't know, they don't know your name, they don't know your product, and usually you would put the people from the street into your marketing funnel by going to them. So you would go to the person on the street, you would be like, hey, how are you? I just have one simple question. Can I ask you? And the person would be like, yeah, sure, I can help you. What is it about? And you would start to have conversation with that person. You would probably get the person's name, maybe also a telephone number, because he or she would be interested in your service and your product. And that person from the street would get into your funnel, because then he or she would know who is Marie, who is Annelies, who is Ashley. And when you get the person in the funnel, you can start to massage them. You can start to warm them up about like sending your newsletter, getting them targeted on social media, and it's like how we are continuing in the marketing funnel. So first time when I ever established my own marketing funnel, I didn't know any kind of best practices how to actually do it. And I really put like my different social media, Instagram, TikTok, blah, 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 YouTube, articles, podcast, and I put it at the top of my marketing funnel. Then I wrote, all right, like I will be sending them newsletter, I will give them like emails, I will be targeting them on socials, I'm doing SEO articles, blah, blah. And then I would be converting them via my product. So I would be then targeting them to my one-on-one coaching. I would be giving them my all-in product solution if they want to create a personal brand hands-on. So like my lazy package, for example, if you are a lazy founder and you want that somebody takes care of your personal brand completely from A to Z. And this is how I actually created my first marketing funnel without knowing any best practices about it. It was really a common knowledge for me. All right, I'm meeting people on the street, for example, and how I then navigate them towards my products that I am offering, and how can I convert them into my clients. And when I aligned this with my products and with everything, it also taught me a lot about consistency, because I needed more and more people coming into my funnel, and because more people in the funnel means also bigger conversion, and then it teach you about consistency for your content, what you record for your products, etc. So actually your marketing funnel is your wheel afterwards. When you create a system, when you create the operation, it's then your wheel how you are creating content, how you are creating different digital products. Alright, so let me know what you think about creating your marketing funnel from scratch. Below in the comments, I want to know your opinion. If there are some experiences from your side, I want to know your stories. And also hit connect on my LinkedIn, Marie Zametsnikova, and write me that you're coming from this exact episode, because I will send you my personal branding template for free, which explain you how would I start with my personal brand from zero on LinkedIn, and it's for 30 days, so really step-by-step instructions. Just hit me, connect on LinkedIn, and write me that you're coming from this episode. Alright, and also don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscription button here, and I will see you next time. Bye!